One day for lunch at the Condado Vanderbilt Resort in San Juan, Puerto Rico, I decided to try the restaurant's lone Latin American themed restaurant, this one called Tacos and Tequila, which serves Mexican food with some slight Caribbean twists. And also, as the name implies, it boasts a tequila dominated drink menu. It was a beautiful sunny day, hot and humid as it is year round in San Juan, so I decided to dine al fresco poolside. I started off, based on a recommendation from the waitress, with the off menu special of the day, which was a chorizo taco. The masa based tortillas here are perfect. The green chorizo is a completely new experience for me. The heat sort of comes on at the end, but on first bite, I found it perfectly balanced, not overly fatty or greasy or spicy, with just the right amount of crema. Even the fresh pickled onions were not too acidic or overpowering, and I am an onion hater at heart. On the whole, this may be the best thing I had in my several days at the Condado Vanderbilt Resort. And the red sangria may have been the most refreshing sangria I've ever had. Perhaps it was the carbonation or the perfect ratio of wine to fruit and liquid, but interestingly, it wasn't as sweet or fruity as I was expecting either. It almost left the impression of a lambic beer like a Landauer Framboise. I guess I'd say it was somewhat more tart and not as baking spice centric as other sangrias I've had, but it was just perfect for a hot day. For my second and last course, I ordered a round of fish tacos, partially again based on waitress recommendation, but also because this might be the only fish I will consume on this trip to the island. And I did not regret my choice, as the fish is truly the star here. It's just so delicately fried, almost Japanese tempura style. The slaw is fresh and outstanding on its own, although it comes very close to detracting from the overall experience. It's one of the few menu items marked as spicy, but next to the chorizo tacos, there's only a very small hint of picante here. The fish melts in your mouth and fuses with the mashed avocado in the center, which brings me to perhaps my lone criticism, which is that the composite creaminess of this dish is almost one note, with very little textural contrast, and as you can see, each taco is awkwardly stuffed with enough filling to perhaps make several tacos. But like everything else, it's so fresh and well made, any flaws are soon forgotten or drowned in alcohol. Speaking of which, I had to try the tequila colada, which was a bit jarring at first given that we're in Puerto Rico, where rum is king, and pina coladas, which were actually invented right here in San Juan, are of course traditionally rum-based. But here at Tacos and Tequila, tequila is king, and I felt the tequila really complemented the creamy coconut, and if I'm being honest, whether this qualifies as a true pina colada or not, it may be the best I've had in my several trips to Puerto Rico over the years. It's simple but high quality and so rich and coconut forward with less of the piña on board. Even the cinnamon crusted rim is a very nice touch and far from just decorative, as it truly enhances the drink.